Good morning and welcome to another episode of The Stargazer. This time, a messy episode. So, when I left you last week, I was sad and disappointed because I couldn't get the wall panels up on the walls. Guess what the problem was? It's never my fault. Turns out, the glue I was using was expired. I informed the supplier about it and asked him if that could be the cause of why the glue was drying so fast, and he said, no, absolutely not, it shouldn't be a problem. But then I went and bought another sack of glue, perfectly fine. Took about 30-40 minutes to dry completely. I had 10, 15, 20 minutes to make adjustments until it was completely dry. So I spent the whole week, last week, literally screaming and shouting and cursing for nothing. For nothing. All this time, I thought it was my fault, that I was doing something wrong. But once again, it goes to show, don't always trust the professionals completely 100%, because they might be wrong, just like they were in this case. So, have a look. All the panels are up. I've even started closing the gaps and the joints. I'm going to start taping joints soon. I even put the panels in here and upstairs. So speaking of professionals, remember the electricians who were doing their stuff here in the house? So this really isn't their fault per se, but this is what happened. So I instructed them to put the boxes 45 millimeters out from the wall, which they kind of did, almost in all places. This is not one of the places, because they're supposed to put a backboard here to make them poke out a bit. But anyway, the thing is, the walls were irregular. So once I had put the panels and leveled them, that 45 millimeters wasn't always 45 millimeters, which made this happen. So this is supposed to be flush with the wall, and it's not. So I had two options. Either remove all the black boxes and, I don't know, fill it up with glue and push them back in, but I didn't like the idea of getting the wires stuck in the glue, just in case, in the future, maybe I need to change a cable or whatever, something is broken. So my other option was this: to plaster the gap from the box to the wall. And in case, so for here, for example, it's only about 2 millimeters that differs. But in other cases, like the one over here, it's like 15 millimeters or something like that. So I leave the box where it is. I pull out these, and just to show you again, I plaster around the gap and to a certain extent over the black box, so that when I put these, they rest on the plastered part. They don't go against the black box. And that's what it looks like when they're in place. And then you just smack this on and you're good to go. So that's where I am. I don't have a lot to show you what I was doing this week. I'm just able to show you when it's done, because I was so angry and frustrated with the situation of the walls that I just tried as much as I could. Just came here every day, hammering out everything. This again, I have this situation with my arm. I get this numbness, tingling, and the hand swells up. Yeah, I gotta finish this. But anyway, we're well on our way. Oh, right, and this is where the window was. There was a window here, same as that one, and I decided to close it up to make this cozy living area next to this massive window. All right, let's have a quick look at the view again. Oh, yes. So, yeah, on the opposite side, there's a shelf below, and here, there's a shelf up here to put in the, I don't know, photos, speakers, Christmas ornaments, and the TV goes underneath. I'm not one of those people who put the TV high up. The people who do that, I think they must be serial killers or something like that. Because how can you, when they put the TV over a fireplace? Come on! It has to be like this in front of your eyes, damn it. Meaning down here, not way up there. Imagine there was a fireplace here and you put a TV there. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What's left here is just I need to get some regular plaster boards without insulation because these are internal walls. So I'm just gonna smack them up. Once the walls are completely finished, it's time for the floor and the floor tiles. I'll get to that next week. In the meantime, have a great one. See you next time. Bye.